to another stream. Today I'm doing again Children of Morta, but I will start from the start again. I have saw that the audio and everything from the other stream wasn't that good, and also uh, I have some news. Me and some friends have joined together, and we are starting uh, a new a new YouTube and a new channel. So basically, all my videos now are going to a different YouTube. It's called Loud Nerds, and we are going to start uploading all new videos Monday. We'll have to catch up the. We'll be able to see the cutscenes again.
Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts.
Hey Ryan, how are you, my friend? Finally.
Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort.
Oh, that's a bummer. Have to work on weekends.
Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
Hi Ricardo, thanks for the info about the mic.
The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again?
But Ryan, it's normal for you to work on weekends, or is just this one?
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Oh, I understand. But do you receive some kind of compensation, or how it works there? Because normally when I have to work on weekends, we receive some extra hours, then we can then exchange for extra days of vacations. Yeah, it makes sense, I think. If you are working on weekends and you are
Rhea,
compromising,
a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
in compromising your family time, you have to be compensated somehow.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
So these ones are really simple. You don't need to do anything, just smash the square button. But I I've done this already on Thursday. Um, Down the line you have enemies that are more intelligent and that you need to think how you position yourself. Let me just check. Workforce. Yeah, I bet. I've seen that the cases there are increasing a lot, so I think Trump is not doing a great job with this COVID situation. So, but that's the news that we receive here. Um, so I think, oh, damn it. So I bet you that you have a lot of work there. Yeah, I'm saying that, but here in Portugal we also see a lot of new cases every single day. Well, it's not that much, it's like 300, 400 cases per day, but considering that we have 10 million, that's a lot per day. And it's all in the same area, so that's why we still have some places that are in the calamity status, but we still have to go to work, and we are going to the office, so
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
yeah, it is. We are not that big. A and you guys, like the States, it's I think almost the same size as Europe. So, and here we are a lot of countries. So I would say that. So I would say that uh, most of the countries
Banished by light
are
itself, the corruption abated, leaving the
the size
shard
of
cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
some American states. Gemstones.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy.
Divine Grace, a powerful item that aids you with a buff. damage enemies burn in fire. So that's the buff that I just received.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
I have to dodge more, but level up. So this game has also skill points that you gain XP and then you can use it. Yeah, we can upgrade this. Accept. It's until 20 skill points, I think. So now I have a new power. That if I press triangle, some swords comes from the skies. Oh, so you are in Ohio also around 10 million? Or it's just size in terms of area? In area that we have there, that we have here.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
So it's population. Because I think that Ohio must be bigger in terms of square meters.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
Yeah. We take like 8 to 10 hours to go to the furthest part in the north to the furthest part in the south.
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
So I have a new power. This is the new power. Yeah. I prefer to play with her than with this guy, but in the beginning you have to play with this one, so.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
This is how they are born. So she did all the work and I didn't have to do anything, or almost anything. is a good AI partner.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
And this is like the introduction to the game. And now you have to do, as far as understood, dungeons. So you have to go through dungeons to unlock the next ones and the next ones. But they will show us right now. And
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
Not exactly, Ricard. If you die, you have to repeat the dungeon, but I will show you in just a bit. You won't have to do this introduction again. So you just have to repeat the dungeon until you are able to do the dungeon.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
So, as you can see, you'll have more portals
Halls
here.
of Anaidia must be here, for she needs to be found.
Let me just show you. So basically, here you choose the dungeon you want to do the run, and here on the library you have all the unlockables. And you have also the information about the family. So all the ones that you have more info about all the family members. So let's go to the dungeon. I'm trying to avoid talking during the cutscenes because I think that this narrator has really it's really good voice acting. So let's confirm the dungeon, and as you can see, you will unlock more family members that you can play, and all those family members have different skill levels. If you play with them, you unlock more skills and they will be stronger. So I will play with Linda because I prefer Linda.
a celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Mount Morta. Yeah, it's true. It's. I thought it was the same guy, but it isn't. But yes, you're right, Ricard. It's similar to the Darkest Dungeon guy. The good part it's that it's not that stressful. This game and Darkest Dungeon for me it was too stressful.
Filling the winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
Using her bow, Linda takes out her enemy from a distance. You can use the right stick to aim and shoot at the same time. She uses stamina to shoot while moving. Her stamina regenerates automatically when she doesn't move and shoot at the same time. Okay. So I just need to, yeah, good. Just need to do this. Just using the right analog stick to move to the direction that I want, and the shooting is automatically. I like her because you can just be in the distance, just seeing what is happening. Ryan, have you tried Darkest Dungeon before, or haven't you ever played? You know that you are also into some roguelike games. Yeah, it's too stressful, man. It's a really good game, but you have permanent death on the guys you recruit, so it's stressful. You don't want to lose anyone, and then if you lose, the guy the guys you recruit they don't have the same level that the ones that I had, so you need to farm them again and so on. So yeah, my problem is that you get attached to them, so I don't like that much that mechanic on games, the permanent death. So we have a new skill point. Let me just check what she has. Decrease the stamina. Yeah, that one is good. Lose an arrow. Yeah. I want this one. Haven't felt yet. the stamina problem. Maybe I will, but yeah, I haven't tried yet Risk of Rain 2. I have only played a little bit of Risk of Rain 1, but Risk of Rain 1 wasn't roguelike, or it's not the same game as 2 is, so. So I have here money. Did you enjoy Risk of Rain 2? What you're doing
The
here?
villagers would sing praise of their guardians, of the Bergson family.
Oh, damn it. I didn't explore everything. Yeah, I've heard it's a good game to play co-op. This AI that plays with us, it's really good. I've been watching some Last of Us gameplay, and the AI is not as good and or as helpful as this one. Let me just go back to see what we have here, because I don't want to miss more things. Doesn't seem that we have anything, so we are good to go. So Ryan, are you going to play
breaths,
Ghost of
got it out.
Tsushima?
Some locals were in danger.
So now I'm able to go back. Is that it? Yeah, I'll do I will stream it on Thursday evening, as soon as the game is available. So it will be midnight here. I don't know. I think it's like 6 or 5 there in the afternoon. And my idea is to stream all the game here and then upload it to the new channel that I have with the guys. We'll upload every gameplay to the Loud Nerds YouTube channel. To be honest, I don't know much either, but it is Japan and samurai, so it's two things that I love. So that's why I'm giving it a try, and it's because also it's very colorful. I didn't play Last of Us 2 because I thought it was too dark for me. I prefer games that have color and they're not so gray and dark and raining and all of that. I think I've seen until the end. I think it's really good. I won't spoil because I know that you haven't finished yet, Ryan. Um, but it's too dark, man, for me. I think the big difference between this game and Dead Cells, it's Dead Cells is it's all about the combat, and you have to get good in the combat. And here, it's all about the story. It seems like it. It doesn't seem that the combat it's that deep. Yeah, I understand, Ryan. That's why I've watched someone play, because I think that in terms of storytelling, Naughty Dog is really good, and I loved Last of Us 1. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Um, but I wasn't in the mood to be on that dark place. I think we have I think we are on more or less dark times now, and I wasn't compelled to do that. And I think also that this one it's darker than the first one, because I remember in the first one you have a lot of places that you visit and it was sunny. I remember that scene with the giraffes, and this one it seems to me that it's darker, but maybe it's me. These dungeons are big. I thought they were smaller, so I will just do this dungeon today, and then tomorrow or Monday I will do the next one. And I don't think this saves between. I don't know. So, maybe. I don't know what we will do with the money, because there was no place to spend money where we were at the hub world, but maybe it will change. Yeah, I get it. I don't want to enter in a lot of details because Ryan hasn't finished yet, but I think we'll have cool conversations when Ryan finishes. I have much to say about that game. One thing, it's true. it makes you feel stuff. So this is quite easy. Doesn't seem very challenging this game, but let's see. Let's continue. I'm playing on normal. It had hard, but I thought you find the finish room. Press to teleport. What I have here. So is this done? I should have seen what it was, that gate on the right. I'm not able to go back. Oh damn it. Or this is the second part. Damn it. I should have seen what it was, that maybe it was some store to spend money. Ooh, that's the tough one. Well, seems this is a bug. He was stuck there. New skill points. Receiving a lot of skill points without doing much. By the way, this game is now on sale, so I bought it I paid I think 12 euros or something like that, so it was really cheap. Oh, I have some orbs. What they do? Damage enemies. Nice. Let me see. There are enemies here. Oh! So now you're able to do also things. Oops. I didn't saw that those traps, so it was good that if you are careful, they are not able to do anything to you. So if you dodge, doesn't seem like it's that tough to handle the enemies. But yeah. It's already. I don't know if we'll have like a boss fight in the end. That would be cool. You just see down here if I explore everything. I think so. Nope. Touch. Touch. Yeah. I have one skill point to use also. I haven't used it yet. What is this?
Energy flowed around the room. Before the hero, an object of the divine.
So I think I've lost one of these on the other part of the run, because I saw one of these doors but I went down. And that's a bummer. Don't know if you're able to exit the game without finishing these dungeons, and if that's the case, that's really bad to play this game on the go. Charms are magical objects found in the land of Morta. Each one of them has a special effect that you can be activated by pressing down. They are consumed after being activated. You can only carry charms with you. Okay. And what? Raise maximal health, lower primary attack damage. Okay. Not now. I will not use this yet. Let's see if we'll have like a boss fight or something like that. A lot of guys. The thing that I've noticed is that they are not dropping that many health potions. Oh, damn it. So now I think that I have a lot of life, but my damage, it's really, let's see, let's take now 8, 10. And I have a lot of money, but how do I use it? That's the question. Good, I want this. I need health. Yeah, so many of them. I don't know if on that... Oops. If I can use to... Another health potion. Yeah, nice. More health potions. Could I go here? Is this a boss fight or something like that?
Love, truly a divine emotion, especially during dark days. Love had motivated this mother to lay down her life for her cub.
Ooh. What you guys?
While love now compelled the young one to try and rouse her from eternal slumber. And it would be love welcoming the new orphan among the Bergsons.
Just save a puppy. It seems like it's a wolf. So it's like Game of Thrones when they save those wolves. I don't think I can do much here. So what will happen here? Do I have a third part of this cavern? Or I'm done and I can select the next part of the dungeon? Or is this the boss fight? I need health. Where are you? Oh, I have everything restored now. It seems like
All 8 eyes studied the one so
boss
willing
fight.
to walk into their own
And
tomb.
I was stupid. No, this is what I hate in this kind of games. So until I reach here, everything was easy. And you didn't have that challenging parts. And now you reach to a boss fight that is too hard. Too hard to handle. I'm going to die.
The Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death.
So now I'm dead. yeah, it's so this means that my run has ended, Ricard. So now what happens is that I will have to start from the beginning of the dungeon
They
again.
gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back, a sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor. Although in the safety of the Bergsons' house, the young cub was not yet free from danger. Exhaustion racked the animal's body, its chest heaving for even the smallest of breaths. The family believed several plants found deep in the nearby caves, combined together, could serve to remedy the situation.
Here we go again. So now, yeah, this
Uncle
is where
Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Uncle Ben uses Morph to upgrade the entire family weapon and armory, increasing their main attributes. Main attribute, select, accept. So basically this is where you use your money. Okay, so this increases my health, this is increases the attack damage, this is where I'll use more of the stuff, movement speed, and then you unlock all the others. So here you can so here is where you can upgrade stuff. Now Linda is afraid of spiders, yeah, that's cool. And let's go to chapter select once again, just to see, yeah. And like I was saying, Ricard, this is what happens. So every time now that I do a run, I will go to this dungeon, and until I'm not able to beat the boss, I will earn skill points that I can use. Bye Ryan, see you later. That I can use to unlock, to have more skills in my character, and earn money that I can use then in Uncle Ben workshop, and unlock more health, more damage, and so on. Then I will go back, try to defeat it. If I lose again, I will come back with more money, more skill points, and all over again until I'm able to beat it. Then I will go to the next dungeon and follow the same process all over again. So that's the loop. No. Well, you can say...
When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her family, immortalizing them for future generations.
You can say it's similar to a Dark Souls game that basically You try to beat the boss, you are not able to, then you have two ways. Or you get good, and with the health and the attack damage that you have, you are able to beat it, or you just go and farm. And to farm, basically, it's doing the same dungeon all over again until you are able to beat it, basically. So I think I will end the stream here. I think I will do in just like 10 minutes Call of Duty Warzone stream with a friend of mine. So Ricard, if you want also to join us, feel free to do it if you still have the game. But that's it, guys.